Oh, okay.
Maybe one of the students threw it in yesterday. They have a bunch of tomatoes.
Maybe I don't
We can snack. There's a bunch of ground cherries over there. Have you eaten those?
No.
Those are really nice treats.
Ground cherries? Huh. Well, can all three of us go in? And then I don't know if you want to tell us, about this truck that we're driving in. Anything about it that you think would be awesome?
Well, okay. This truck has a garden in the back of it. It's a 1975 mustard yellow Chevy. One thing I think is really awesome is that the exterior material is also on the interior. You don't see that every day.
Right. That's for sure.
Yeah, I get to drive this truck a few times a week. I drive it to a few different middle schools to teach kids about what's growing in the back.
Okay.
We eat straight from the truck.
You eat straight from the truck?
We do.
Okay, awesome. So it's not even just eating in the truck, you eat from the truck.
Yeah.
Okay. So you just, if you have a passenger, you don't have the window, you can slide, so you can just grab something quick.
I wish I had the window.
Okay.
We don't have the window. Right now we just started our fall crop in the back of the truck, so it's a little easier to drive.
Okay.
Because it's not as windy. I mean, the plants aren't as sensitive right now because they're not as big or tall.
So what do you got growing back there?
Right now I have a lot of arugula and lettuce and tons of herbs. We have a lot of herbs. They do really well in the truck. Some of them even overwintered in the truck.
All legal herbs.
What's that?
Oh, legal
herbs.
Okay.
Yeah, I get asked that a lot.
Right. Yeah.
Legal herbs. Culinary and some medicinal, like we have chamomile.
So what was the inspiration to make that crazy garden in the back on the flatbed?
Yeah. Well, so I work with a friend, and he and his other friend were making a documentary about urban farming.
Okay.
So they traveled the country and visited about 80 farms. I'm going to pause real quick. That's where I work, right here with all those garden beds. Those are other mobile gardens.
Oh, okay. On just like dolly type things?
Yeah, those are all hand built from reclaimed wood material. Reused.
Awesome.
Wood.
Nice.
Okay. So my friends were making a documentary, and they were visiting all these farms and learning about people growing food in cities, because that's where there are more people.
Mm-hmm.
There are people in cities, and there's a need for fresh, healthy food in cities. And they're from Omaha, so when they came to Omaha, they found there are a couple urban farms here, a couple people growing food as a business. Oh, that happens sometimes. Sorry.
No worries. It's normal, right?
Yeah, so people, growing food. But there wasn't anybody teaching or educating anybody about growing food in the city.
Okay.
So a lot of students, when you're younger, you hear about farms and agriculture, and especially here in Nebraska, a lot of kids know that there are, cornfields around and soybean farms and a lot of those commodity crops. And they're pretty removed from it. They might go visit a farm or visit a petting zoo. But we wanted to let the students know that urban farming or growing food in the city could be a career pathway, something that they could do for a living, growing food, or even a side job or a hobby. So we decided we wanted to educate people about growing food.
Okay.
And then we realized that we weren't going to be able to bus kids in from all around town to our demonstration farm, or if we had an urban farm, we weren't sure how to get kids there. So we thought what a better way to move about the city than to have a mobile garden.
Yeah. Yeah,
And-
bring the garden to them instead of them to the garden.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
we created this mobile garden, and it wasn't our original idea. There's actually another truck farm in Brooklyn, and they made a documentary about it. It's called Truck Farm. It's pretty cute. It has lots of songs, and
Cool.
yeah. So we shared the idea with them, and ended up writing our own curriculum. By the way, I don't know if I told you, we bought the truck from a friend's dad.
Okay.
And the truck had not been in use. It was actually in a garage for a long time, actually in a barn,
Right.
and infested with rats.
Oh wow.
A rat family.
Okay.
Um,
For Truck Farm Omaha, you're not just reusing in the bed here. You're trying to, reuse any step that you can. Materials that you build things with, the tools that you use to build those with, the vehicle, any chance you can.
yeah.
Okay.
We try to. It helps. In a lot of ways that we're a pretty small program, and it helps with our costs as well.
Yeah,
Too,
yeah.
Which is really great, and it's just fun. It's kind of a fun way to. Teach the kids about things. Like all of our seedlings, we plant them in old toilet paper rolls.
Oh, awesome.
We make little cups with the kids and just
That's
show
great.
them that, even though it's toilet paper roll, it wasn't used in a toilet or anything like
Right.
that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not something to be scared of, but something that still has purpose.
And I'm sure the kids just seeing, the truck, they get the whole like, oh, truck isn't just a truck. Maybe they can put a sandbox in or a pool. I have seen that.
Yeah,
in
the
the back
pool,
of a truck.
I've heard of that.
Yeah. So,
That's one thing we ask our students almost always when we see a new group is if you could have a garden anywhere, where would you have it? And a lot of
really?
them, I think, because they see the truck, start thinking about things around their house, like we have an old bathtub, or we have an old toilet, or we have an old, a wagon wheel that has not wagon wheel, but what do you call it? Red.
Wagon.
right.
Just a wagon, thank you. Like an old wagon that has, is missing a wheel or something. They realize they could use it for something.
Yeah.
else, or garden.
It's definite that, reusing something like this just gets people's creative juices flowing and inspiring to others. So it's awesome what you guys are doing.
Thanks.
Yeah.